Hey everybody, so I was telling you how at this time of the year you can get garden things dirt cheap. Now these, I got at Lowe's in the garden department. A lot of it's dead, but there's a lot that's still green and alive. I got each and every one of these for $1. It cost me $4 plus tax for 4 plants. They were $1 a piece. And when I checked out, the guy said I saved $30 and some odd cents, $31 and some odd cents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these dead parts off. Feels like they watered it today. So I'm going to cut the dead parts off. And I'm going to keep them watered, take care of them, deadhead them, keep trimming, do whatever I have to. And as they come around, like I did with the petunias, I will show you what they look like then. So there are ways, if you can have some patience, to get very reasonable prices to make your yard look good. All right, so I pruned all the dead parts off, well, most of them. And as you can see, there's a lot, look at that, of new growth coming in. So I am going to transplant these into a, nicer pot and put them in my garden. This one's a different one. It's a perennial. Not sure where I'm going to put this one yet. Hey everybody, today is August 10th. I think I planted my peas August 4th. And I have 3 coming up so far. I think I planted around 25. Let me see. This is one of them. Oop. Here's another one. If I can line it up to find it. Where is it? There it is. There's that one. So that's 2. I think I have another. Oh, here's a little baby one coming up. So that's 3 out of the 25. So it's just the beginning. Woohoo! I got it covered up so the jackrabbits and stuff don't get it. And it doesn't get too hot or too burned by this. Okay, everybody, so I am pumping water from my big container into my little irrigation system here. This thing works out great for me. Cart, I got at Lowe's. I may have told you this already. The pump, the water container and pump I got at Harbor Freight. This is 15 gallons. It has a 12-volt pump. So what I do is I have a battery here that I use for that pump to pump into there or to pump into my trailer or whatever. Mr. Sirius is hearing something he doesn't like out in the distance. He runs the neighborhood. He guards the neighborhood. So I'm going to, as soon as this is done, cart it over there and water my plants. I think we're just about there. I bought a shed, a metal shed. I'm in the process of building it all by myself. The only thing that really kept me from doing it is the rain, but mostly wind. Putting up a metal shed in the wind is not a safe thing to do, so I've been delayed. Okay, I'm going to show you how this my irrigation system works, but first I'm going to show you. We're at my peas and carrots bed. There's some large ones there, but I have 20 carrots, and I know, not 20 carrots, 20 peas, and let me see if I can get that in the frame. Oh, there it is. Carrots are coming up. Yay! So, anyways, there we go. Trying to get this back a little bit. All right, so I pulled this over in my cart. And for those of you who don't have water on your property, or you don't have a well or hooked up to city water, which is yucky anyways, this is a great idea to water your gardens. So this thing, it's pretty powerful. It has a very long hose. Okay, and as you can see, I have it hooked up to my battery. I transferred it over to the cart. And all I do is press this thing And look how that sprays. My plants get a very, very good soaking with this. Sorry about my finger. Trying not to drop my phone while I'm showing you how I do this. But it's much quicker than what I was doing before. I was walking back and forth with a gallon of water in a watering can. And of course this garden would take much more than 1 gallon. I was getting exercise, but I was exhausted. So this is much easier for me. So just an idea, in case you live off grid and you have no well. Well, I guess a well you could do this with too. It would work. It would be nice to do. But if you don't have city water and a hose thing, try this. This is wonderful. I love it. So I got the raised bed for, this is going to be the kale and cabbage, arugula, and possibly spinach in here all at once. Figure the large plants, I will have shade the arugula and especially spinach. That is so hard to keep from bolting that I'm hoping this method works. So it's all going to be in here. As soon as I can find where the hell I put my wire cutters last night, I'm going to cut that extra wire off. And then I'm going to put the gardening cloth in and, fill it with the amended soil and stuff and hopefully plant and sow tomorrow. So I just got done watering my herb garden. My common thyme, is it was nearly dead. It's starting to make a comeback. My lemon thyme is doing great. It's my sweet mint that's doing good. Sage is doing fantastic. My peppermint nearly died. It was almost gone. That's making a comeback. Really seems to enjoy being under this screen. All of my herbs. My rosemary, I've never been able to grow rosemary before. It's doing really good. My basil is doing amazing. Those are clones there that I propagated. This is the mother plant doing really, really good. And my oregano is just doing amazing. That, still my chives that my brother gave me dried chive flowers to decorate a Christmas gift basket he gave me. And I collected the seeds from him, and I still have this plant. This was what? In Christmas 2014, and look at that. It's still going good. And it has traveled with me in a small pot everywhere, so now it's got all this room. So, yeah, everything's doing great. So, yeah, it's making a comeback. And I find any herbs that I want on sale. I'll get some more. I've seen some on sale, just nothing I'm really interested in. And next spring, of course, I'm getting some. I'm getting mullein seeds. Oh, valerian seeds. I need my valerian root, especially these days. And I have some more basil seeds coming. I have some herb seeds as well as a whole bunch of vegetable seeds for next year. I bought ahead of time because I've heard with everybody planting and growing their own food, which is a really, really, really good thing. Yay! We could have a seed shortage, so I have stocked up for next year. So just wanted to show you this. Tomorrow, after I get the kale and cabbage all set to go, I will show you that. Okay, everybody, so I'm going to conclude my update here. I got the cabbage and kale planted. My kale was already seedlings. When I planted them yesterday, they started to wilt. So of course, I covered them with a sunscreen, and I kept giving them a lot of water, and they perked back up. And what was it? They look good this morning. This afternoon, they wilted again. So I gave them a lot of water, and they're looking good again. Last couple days have been very hot. It's supposed to start cooling down on Wednesday, so I'm hoping they'll do better then. So that round bed with the tree branches, the rustic one, that one is complete. Arugula, when that's ready to be planted, will go in the center of that. Next, I think I'm going to do 2 4x4 square beds for turnips and radishes and spinach. And I think that's all I'm planning on planting for the fall season. So I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.